Hey everybody, hope everybody's doing well. Sudden pop-up stream. I thought we would do a quick nickel hunt. I apologize, I've been working with my cameras and I've gotten things kind of out of kilter here, so we'll just go with that for now and go from there. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody had a great Christmas. We did. We had fun with the fam and kids over and did the present thing. Slow morning, but picked up in the afternoon. Let's see, I need to do something. Let me get rid of that stinking heart. All right, that should get rid of that. Hey, Jim Thompson. Hope everybody's doing well. So we're just going to hunt some coins and chat tonight. There won't be any giveaways or good stuff like that. I saw Hunting Southwest Ohio was not able to stream. He had some stuff going on with fam, so I thought I'd just kind of seemed like he had a good crowd, so I thought I'd take advantage of that. See if y'all wanted to hunt some nickels. Like I said, I've been rearranging some stuff, so I really wasn't quite ready to stream, but we are good now. So let me get back to the stream, and I'm rusty. Hang with me. Hey, Tom Thumb. Let me get in just a couple more little things set up here, and then we should be good to start hunting some rolls. All right, let's see who all's in the chat. Again, I appreciate everybody jumping in on short notice. Let's see, I see Brian Jensen, Chicken Man Dan, Chris Helm, Coin Silver, Elizabeth Flood, Fleabag, JC Like Pam, Jim Cantor, Jim Thompson, Just Jeff, Michael Erickson, Michael Spicer, Net Fiend, Shell Bell, Stephen Diaz, the Celtic Grandma. How are you? I'm glad to have met you today. My wife is a crafter too. She does a lot of crafting. So, and then Tom Thumb. So, I have not updated Discord, so let me do that right quick. Always something to work on, it seems like. Copy that and go back to the stream, to the dashboard, to the cloud bot. All right, Discord is updated, so we should be good to go now. Now we should be good to go. All right, let's open some rolls. So, get back to the regular chat. Hope everybody had a great Christmas. Hope you got some cool stuff. I was not very good at telling my kids what I wanted, so they bought me a gift certificate to the U.S. Mint. Hey, John Bryan, Blockus, how are you? Rob Wenzel, good evening. Net Fiend. So I got a gift certificate. I haven't loaded the code yet onto the site, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure what how much they got me, but I do have a gift certificate to the U.S. Mint, so we will definitely be able to pick up something with that, I'm sure. I had picked up, hey Jesse Kruckenberg, I picked up all my boxes except for one. One bank didn't get them. The other bank did. Oh, yeah, that is a super score. So I got 2 of the flat boxes and 2 double stack, and then the other bank didn't come in. So again, I hope that is not becoming a trend for them, because that's the second week in a row they did not get a delivery. But both of the flat boxes were full of my first ever 2023P half dollars. So I've gotten boxes full of 2021s. I never got boxes full of 2022s, so I just totally skipped that year, and now I'm getting full boxes of 2023Ds. So I'm not sure how long that's going to last. We will find out later this week. I may actually go by tomorrow and see if I can pick up. Supposedly they order all my boxes at the beginning of the month, so they may have the 2 boxes I'm going to pick up this week already. And if they do, I may see if I can go ahead and get them just to see if they're 2023s, and I can shuck and chuck them. Michael Erickson, I did check on your coins today. They are still, I have not updated the site yet, but they're still opening packages from November the 20th. So our shipping date has not, they haven't started opening those yet. So hopefully we'll get a change in status over the next maybe couple of weeks. That's an Odie, 1949. I am no longer keeping any of the early nickels unless they are very nice, or you're welcome, Michael. Unless they are very nice, or if they are key dates or semi-key dates. There's a 41 from Denver. And I got a package in. BH Ringer was hoping that they would make it before the Christmas, but they didn't. They were a little behind, but that was all right. Nice little Christmas card to me and Allison, and 2 of the new 2023 coins. So I got that one. It's got a plane on the back. It is Canada dollar. I'm not sure which one. I don't know what the name of it is. If they have a name, Blockus, you may be able to help me, or Coin Junkie. So I got that one in, and then he also sent me one of these, the dollar coins of 1952 to 2022, Ellis McGill. So that was mighty generous of him. Canadian, hey Crafty Dragon, Canadians have the corner market on the beautiful coins and unique coins, I believe. I wish our mint would do a little more with the coinage that we have. Oh, the first Canadian aircraft engineer designer. All right, nice. Hey, Treasure Hog. I talked to Pa a little bit, or texted with him. They're just getting in from Kansas City. Hey, Copper Owl. They're just getting in from Kansas City. He may drop in and check on how things are going if he needs a few minutes to unwind. So, tough ball game for Kansas City. Was not expecting that. Rob Wenzel, how are you doing? Oh yeah. He's awesome in doing that. He is awesome in doing that, because I don't get many of those Oh yeah, I did find a one war nickel earlier. I got this box that I'm doing here. Let me put it up here where y'all can see it. I got this box, and also, hey Southeast Stacker, enjoyed your stream today. Y'all haven't checked out now. So anybody that would like to promote their stream, all you have to do is type in !me. Type in !me, and that will drop your stream link, and you can self-promote yourself. We've got 36 people up in here, so hopefully we can help people out with subs. I was gracious. Southeast Stacker was gracious enough to get my channel posted, and I picked up 2 or 3 subs today. That was mighty nice. If anybody needs the walkers to play the slot games or anything like that, just let one of the mods know. They can help you out. Fleabag, hope everything's going good with you. I did not have an opportunity to catch Sir Benji's stream today. My kids came by and got me, and we went and visited with my dad for an hour or 2. They have not been out to see him in quite a while, so that needed to be done. He's 81 years old, so the clock is ticking, and I hope for many more years with him. He doesn't drive anymore. He developed macular degeneration some years ago, and so that had progressed to the point that he couldn't drive anymore. But he still does for himself. He lives by himself and takes care. Well, thank you there, Southeast Stacker. Kansas City Coins. Hey, how are you doing? Got lots of new-looking people in today, so appreciate everybody dropping in on a all-of-a-sudden pop-up stream. I usually do $half, but we have been known to bust a box of nickels open every now and then, and we should be back in action for Saturday morning. I generally stream Saturday mornings at 10. Hey, East Coast Treasure Hunter. Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. and we do have a couple of donators usually, and we hunt some boxes of halves, and it's just all fun. Have a good time with it. Cold and rainy day here. It's been beautiful here today. We have not had any rain. It was cloudy this morning, and I live in west central Alabama, and it was cloudy this morning, but the weather cleared up. The dogs have been outside. It was cool now. It was still cool, but the dogs had pretty much been out, in and out all day long. I went out and threw the ball with them for a little bit, and I have long sleeves on, and I wouldn't have said no to a jacket from time to time when that wind got up. Oh, yeah, that was beautiful coin. Congratulations to both of you. It looked like it was well reciprocated, too, Shell Bell, so, you know, I love those commemoratives. I have to open all of them, Jesse, and return them to the coin machine. One of the deals I have with the 2 banks that I use is that I do not return them to my pickup banks. They have been happy to get the coins for me to this point, but they do not want them back. So I take them from the banks and I return them to my credit union, who has a coin machine, and there I return them. So when I get boxes full of brand new coins, I have to open each one of them and return them. But it's not a bad deal, though. Well, thank you, Kansas City. I'll be glad to see you. And but I was getting 2021s, and so all of those, I was having to open and shuck them. And I had a full box of 2021s, and the only coin in it that was not a newly minted coin was a blank planchette that showed up just in the middle of the box. Awesome coin junkie. Glad you got it, buddy. Glad you got it. Pretty much. I may have some issues with addresses for a while because I usually can get everybody out of the email stream or whatever, but I canceled my stamps.com account. I wasn't really happy with the way that thing worked, and it seemed like they were tacking fees on left and right. It seemed like every day I saw another charge going on my bank where they had added this or that, and so I just kind of got tired of continuing to do that, and I'm going to go back to just hand doing my stuff and carrying it to the post office and saving the extra steps in doing that. Thank you, Kansas City Coins. That's very, very generous of you, my friend. I appreciate that very much. Hey, Thomas, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, now I haven't checked them yet. I need to check them out and see how that is. With stamps.com, and you're ordering all of the the supplies and everything from them, and then you have to pay when you print them, and when you print it, it goes print, and then it goes to another screen where you okay it to print again. But on that screen, you're not gotten to the start the printer yet. You're at the am I sure I want to do this stage? But if you cancel it, they've already charged you for it. So, that really irritates me because I was constantly having to go back and request refunds and stuff, and I don't know, it just got to be
very generous of you.
Got to be more issues than I wanted to deal with that. I mean, and unless I have an auction of some kind, I don't do a ton of shipping every week. At the most 5 or 6 little packages, and so I'm just going to get back to the simple life. Yeah, it is a headache. It is, and the whole reason you do that is for convenience and ease, because I like the fact that I can just put everything in my mailbox. But the post office I use is less than 10 minutes away, so it's not a huge problem, to take it over there and drop it off. But it is, I was shipping my general, donator packages and stuff for less than $5, anywhere from $3.80 to $4.50, $4.20, and the ones that I ship straight from the post office with tracking, and I told them I wanted the cheapest, package that you could ship with tracking, and it was $5, so it's anywhere from $1 to 50 cents or so more expensive to take it straight to the post office. So, but sometimes I would just rather pay a little more than keep getting sucked dry by fees and stuff by stamps.com. A lot of good people in the chat tonight, all part of this great coin community that we're all so glad to be a part of. Thanks to everybody for popping in with me tonight. Maybe we can pop a buffalo. This is not the best bank for getting boxes of nickels that have buffaloes in. I very rarely have ever found a buffalo in this bank's nickel boxes. The other banks, I do get them every now and then, but they didn't have any boxes. They had a bag that somebody had brought nickels in. JC like Pam at the slots. Yeah, it was pretty good. Crafty Dragon, she's fine. Just no more than her general aches and pains. But we got through it and got her done, and had a good time with the kids and all. And she had some football to watch. So, as a matter of fact, she was so tired. And my wife, Crafty, she likes her football. And so there was a pro game last night, San Francisco, and we were looking forward to going and watching that. She went on to bed, and I took care of a few more things, and I went and got in bed and put it on the big TV. And Jim, I just don't think I do enough for members. I feel a lot of responsibility to take care of my members, and I just don't think that I can do enough for members, and I just feel more comfortable right now removing that. That may change down the road again. I don't know. That was just a change I thought of to make things a little more economical for everybody, and me more comfortable with the experience. That was the main thing behind it. Hey, Buster and Barnacles, how are you doing? Well, I stream, Chris, and I feel like if you have membership, you need to do a little bit more than just come on and stream. So. And I just felt myself, not feeling good about it. So took them off. They might come back at another time, but I just feel more comfortable with them off right now. I hope that hasn't upset anybody, and if I do, I think I'm just going to have one flat tier that's reasonable enough for most people to do and enjoy without it being a burden. This time of year, with things like they are, every penny counts. So, a lot of ways you guys can support the stream with the super chats and stuff, and so I appreciate. Hey, BH Ringer. I got your coins. I was showing your coins off earlier, BH Ringer. You missed it. My nickels are not the best in the world. My pennies aren't either, though. The small change down here in Alabama is not. It's not very good. You know, your best option for really good stuff is to find somebody, get to the bank, and they've dumped. Somebody brought in some coins and dumped them. For some reason, my coins that come back in boxes are not very often very good. That was cool to see Incognito. He finally got his due hours in, I think, today, so that was mighty cool. If y'all haven't checked him out, he's on usually around noon Central Time. He's in California, so it's still morning time for him. Jim, how have you been out there in the Outer Banks of North Carolina? Well, that was cool. Have no energy. I'm sorry. I tell you what, I've made a few little changes just in not drinking soft drinks and drinking more water and all that stuff. Eating too much. We didn't do anything for Christmas dinner. I had planned to cook a prime rib, but my daughter's family started coming down with the flu last week, so ended up not going that route. And I went out on Christmas Eve and bought pizza, put it in the refrigerator, and we had pizza yesterday evening. Let me see what Mama wants. We were talking about targeting that seemed to have gotten out of hand, not necessarily the act of targeting, but the calls for targeting that aren't targeting. And she was just texting me that another player just got threw out of the game for unsportsmanlike conduct in the game she's watching tonight. And I think that's Kansas. Is it? I don't think it's Kansas State. That was your school, right, Copperell, if I remember right?
We got one!
There's Incognito. Did you make your hours today, Incognito? I have to take a look at that, Blistering Barnacles. If it was a Benji, the crack wasn't on the bell, was it? Hey, Jimmy J. Hope you had a good Christmas. Thanks for dropping in. Seemed that we had didn't have anybody streaming tonight, and I had a box of nickels sitting here doing nothing, so I thought I would drop on and see if anybody was up to doing a little hunt. I'm glad you found us. Uh-oh, Coin Junkie hit the slot.
We got one!
Awesome. That's great, Incognito. Johnny T. Where's my Johnny T card? You mind if I show the coaster thing, Johnny T, that you sent me? You let me know. I hope y'all had a good... Oh, it's a tree ornament. Well, I guess so. I see the string on it now. But got a tree ornament from Johnny T. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from the Johnny T gang. It was very nice of you. I like that. I have not seen that before, so that was kind of cool. It looks like a little coaster. I guess I didn't connect the dots. I'm not the a very smart feller sometimes. Oop, we got another war nickel. Got a 43 from Denver. This will be the second war nickel we found today. I'm going to back this scope out a little bit. I was looking at a mint mark earlier that and I had my scope adjusted. Oh, nice, Elizabeth. My kids like calamari. It's been a long time. Been a long time since we had it. They used to always want it when we go to the beach, but we haven't been much of anywhere in a few years. It's supposed to get cold for us tonight, down into the 30s. It was almost 70 degrees Christmas Day and going into Christmas. That cold front came through Christmas Day. Got the temperature headed back in the right direction. All right, Michael. Take care, brother. I hope you get to feeling better. Yeah, I know. It's gonna be cool. It's funny how that weather flip-flops around like that. You guys will be supposedly in the Great White North, and it'll be warmer up there than it is down here. .26 there, JC. You got snow on the ground there, though. I don't know about that, Shell Bell. I like a little bit of cold and then it gets warm again. So I don't like it to stay cold for days on end. We had when the kids were over yesterday, I had to turn the air conditioner on. It was with all those bodies in here and the oven on and all that, it got so hot. And of course, Allison really cold-natured. She's over there with sweatpants and a hoodie on and thick socks and insulated little, hey, namaste. Insulated Crocs and the whole 9 yards, you know, and we're over here sweating like crazy. And I told her, I said, babe, I love you, but I'm going to have to turn some air conditioning on. Yeah, I called Rick and I said, are you streaming tonight? He's like, no, I got family here. I was like, all right. Shelby texted me and wanted me to see if I could get up with you. You got a bunch of people waiting on you to start streaming. He's like, oh, I forgot to cancel that, didn't I? I've been there and done that. I forgot to put the right time on there one time instead of, and everybody was queuing up ready for the stream, and I was nowhere to be found. There's a 53D. 53 from Denver. No real action on the 53s. So. Hey, Cadro Hunter, that was a really nice stream you did with the piggy banks. I just found that fascinating. I would love to come across something like that. I hate you had to break the piggy bank, but because that was obviously an antique, but that was pretty cool. If y'all have not seen that, Cadroy Hunter, hey, Paul, spare time. We did find a war nickel, 43D. We just found a 43D, so we do have a silver on the board. But if y'all have not, Cadro Hunter, type in !me and put your channel link up. And he did a really cool Canadian coin hunt with some piggy bank that he bought, and one of them was a really old antique. A really old antique piggy bank, and he had to bust it with a hammer to get into it, but it had some really cool stuff in it. So if y'all like Canadian coinage, make sure you check out Cadro Hunter and in that video he did today. Paul, we were all thinking about you. Me and Allison was watching the game, and we were all thinking about you after the disappointing Chiefs game. Oh, a gift. Oh, well, you can't get mad at that. What a gift. 1940. Got a 1940. Well, I'm glad y'all made it back safe.
Very
and
generous of you.
At least you got to spend some good time with family, even if even if it was not in a victory celebration. And Remy did not look happy, Pa. Did not look happy before the game. She looked like she was really cold. Oh yeah, some really old silver too. That the Netherlands quarter, I think he found, 1917. That was awesome. That was awesome. We have a 41 here. So we're starting to get a few oldies. Got a 41 and a 40 and a 43 war nickel so far. Had another 41 earlier. I don't keep these unless they're really, really good shape. I just had to finally quit. They were piling up, didn't know what to do with them. Yeah, Newfoundland. That was an awesome coin there. That was an awesome coin. But yeah, I really enjoyed watching that. I asked people about if anybody wanted to try to play chess. I know how the pieces move, but I'm not a good chess player. So I joined chess.com and found out really how bad I suck. WalkerMagnet, we got lucky. Wind was at our back, and we were just, oh, really? Oh, I bet she did up in her covered heated box seat. You're gonna turn into the locksmith. That is funny. Push the button to open it. That reminds me of a joke about the old country guy that back when they first come out with chainsaws, you know, he was gonna buy him a new chainsaw so he could cut wood faster, you know, and he brought it back to the shop after a week or so had went by and told the guy that it wouldn't work, and said he sawed all day long, didn't get 2 trees cut down, and the guy took it and held it up and looked at it, and he turned the switch on and pulled the cord and cranked it up, and the guy said, "What's that noise?" he had been sawing that saw back and forth on the tree trying to get it to cut. Yeah, that's probably as close as you can get to Taylor Swift, Paul, without paying $1,500 a ticket. Look like we're going to have a penny. I get this a lot in these roads from these banks. Is I get a lot of pennies in my nickel rolls. So I'm constantly losing out on in the long run. I don't know why. If you can get pennies, why can't you get dimes? Why can't it be dimes every now and then? It's always pennies. Not even copper. Not even copper. Oh, our bodyguard was dressed as Santa. That's funny. Oh yeah. Well, you know, I mean, if I wasn't buying the boxes, the bank would be the one getting behind because, you know, I guess it's just the nature of the beast because, you know, if I had not bought this box, they would be the one getting shafted with a penny, losing 4 cents a roll. I have found 2 or 3 pennies in rolls with this bank before. These are, I'm not sure what, I think these are Brinks, and the nickels I get from the other bank are Loomis. They have the holes in the bottom, whichever that means. And I have found some really good nickels in those boxes, but these generally do not really knock your socks off. Yeah, there you go, Cadro Hunter. Yeah. I do my part. It's the little things I do. I just hope they get my halves in both banks this week. I was really enjoying having 6 boxes. Oh, Christmas continues. So, my son, I told my son next year, of course, they didn't know what to get me, and I didn't know what to tell them. And so they bought me a gift certificate for the U.S. Mint. And so I told him next time to try AppMex and see if there was any kind of gift cards or anything they could get from AppMex. And I don't know if they could use your link, or I think Hunting Southwest Ohio also has a link. I don't know, Cadro. I can for sure try to get you another one though. I still got several, but we're getting to the bottom of the second order that I made. They've been real popular though. Everybody seems to enjoy them. Hey, show me stacker. Would you just let me know, brother? It's not that big a deal. There's an old beat up 48. That one probably won't make it through the coin machine. So what year are the Henning nickels? I can never remember. I always try to look at the R to see if I can see the space or void in the R, but I want to say that's like 46. Am I right about that? Oh yeah, there you go. That might be a good one, Pa, for sure. Well, they got me a U.S. Mint gift card or deal of some kind or another. I have to enter a code, and I guess I will generate a balance with the Mint. 39, 44, 46, 40. All right, thank you, Chicken Man. I never can remember that. You'd think I'd write it down. I thought it was 46. All of the P mints are, I guess they're counterfeit nickels, so I'm not sure how the mintage works out on them. 2004. Look for the DDO on it. Oop, show me stacker, hit the slots. Yeah, yep, there you go, namaste, that's true. That is true. Fleabag said, what about me? I should have thought ahead a little bit. I opened those 2 boxes of 2023s. For whatever reason, the coin machines I use at the credit union, now I don't know if this will hold true for the 2023s, but it did not like the 2021s. And if I carried full buckets of those in, whew, excuse me. It's running for some people, Fleabag. But if I carry full buckets of 2021s in, it would get to where it wouldn't run them. All of a sudden, it would just throw all of them to the change return, and those things would get red hot. I mean, they would be so hot you could not hold them. And I don't know why, and I don't know, this is the first time I've had a huge amount of 2023s to try to run through the machine. So I have found with the 2021s that if you mix them with general circulation coins, they seem to run better. So I had to go back through and take the buckets of 2023s and the buckets of the circulated coins I got in the double stack boxes, and mix all those together so to kind of go in easier, keep me from having multiple containers open at the bank trying to do them all a handful at a time. Oh, really? Could be. Well, the 2021s, now I've weighed several of those things, and they were off by grams, coin to coin. BX Ringer hit the slot. See, Fleabag, it's working. The 2021 had a lot of weight variations, and that's, you know, one of the ways I guess those machines know what kind of coin they're counting is by the weight. So, but I don't know why it would heat them up so bad. I mean, it must have just been grinding on them, but it didn't have any grind marks or anything on it. But they were so hot you couldn't hold them. I had to set them aside, let them cool down, and throw them in with some other coin down the road. Then they'd run right on through. So I don't know what was going on with that, but it was a pain in the bohunkus. Yeah. Wow, you're getting 2033s, John? I shouldn't have done that. John's been sick. I shouldn't be poking fun at him. He's getting 2033s already. Yeah, I got mine all mixed in, and so I'll just try to feed them in slow, and hopefully they'll go through with no issues. But we should be back in action, hopefully, if the boxes come through. And hoping I can at least get my 2 double stack boxes from the one bank. And that's what I told the lady, too, though. I was like, well, you know, I'm using another branch to get a couple of extra boxes. And they're getting theirs in. But this is the same bank just across town, just a different branch. And they haven't been getting them in, so I don't know. But she was going to check on it, so hopefully it will, hopefully she'll get it straightened out. Hey, Layton, how you doing, buddy? Hope everything's well with you and your family, and I hope Christmas went well for you. Yeah, nobody. Cadro Hunter. And I guess that's why sometimes for us we have issues getting them, because they don't really want to fool with them. And that's why my two banks, they are, they are fairly good-natured about ordering them, but they do not want them back. And so I haven't ever took them any back. I have a credit union that I take them back to. So, but some of them, they don't mind to order them, but they don't like to order them and have you bring them back to them. So, John Bryan hit the slot. Fleabag finally got in the winner's circle. In Montana visiting family. Well, enjoy. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Look at Fleabag doubling up. Look at Fleabag doubling up. Yep. Fleabag finally got her warmed up. Well, just sit back and relax. I'll do the driving, Blistering Barnacles. You don't have to utter a word. Just kick back and enjoy yourself. there's our first foreign. We have a Canadian, 1987 Canadian. I don't know what kind of things to look at. I know there's a bare belly on the beaver on 1 year, but I'm not sure. I'm not positive what year it is, but his belly looked furry, so I guess we're safe there. 1987. When you're hot, you're hot. Oh. Okay, cool. That should be fun. You gonna do that Saturday, or are you doing it tomorrow night for Coinsomniacs, or? Thank you, B8 Ringer. This will be good. I'll get an extra couple $100 in nickels took back to the bank tomorrow. Maybe they'll help the 2023 Ds go through a little smoother. Oh, okay. All right. All right, that's cool. So, that'd be a good video hunt. I've gotten a few star notes over the past couple of weeks in 5s and 1s, but have not been anything of worth. Aside it just being a star note, which is cool in itself. I always like to find them and be able to explain to the tellers what a star note is and what have you. Some of them seem to enjoy that, some of them don't. Some of them it's just a job. Got an empty container I'm going to be dumping this into, so watch your ears. Alright, Fleabag. He is on a roll. You can't stop him, you can only hope to contain him. Come on, anything. Still need the early key dates, 38D, S, and 39D, I think, in my nickel album. So still looking for those. Of all the coins you can hunt, nickels are about the fastest ones to get through. Oh yeah, you might want to get on that, Pa. I had a pretty good one today. It was well north of 1K views on my short I did on the war nickel I got found today. $1.3K. And Pa, I need some help with, like I said, we were talking about how to, adjust so that you have a certain image. I see you doing it all the time, and Southern Metal does it all the time, where the steel that it shows on the short speed is, you've got a emoji going on there and stuff, and mine just pops up whatever random area it wants to grab from, and I have not figured out how to manipulate that yet. Yeah, I'm not. I don't do iPhones, so mine is a Samsung. Mine is a Samsung phone, so it might not be possible to do it on that platform. Here's a beat up buffalo. That nickel, I grabbed it when I swept the coins up there. I thought we had another Canadian, but that's the one that I found a little bit ago. Okay, I'll do that, Jamie. I'll do that. I looked at it for a while, but I can't figure out how to do it. And once I get it over on YouTube, it doesn't offer a thumbnail. It doesn't have an option. Awesome, Lucky James. That is awesome. Hope you are doing well. Thanks for coming in tonight. Yeah, it is. Now, Pa helped me out with the shorts because I was struggling with that, just putting them up, Jamie. But he showed me how to put them on my phone, just film it on my phone. I was trying to film it through YouTube and to do it that way, but he showed me how to just film the clip on my phone, edit it on my phone, and then as long as you keep it under 30 seconds, upload it to YouTube in that format, and it made it a lot easier But, you know, one of the things I've found with the shorts is that, you know, unless you've got a really popular channel, that, you know, the shorter you can keep them, the better off you are as far as views. Okay, I'm going to do something, Copper Owl. You're the first to have mentioned it, but I've had issues from time to time, and I have thought that my voice is a little hoarse. I'm not sure if that's it or not, but I'm going to take my hearing aids out, and y'all let me know if you are hearing any distortion now, if it clears up when I take my hearing aids out. Sometimes it seems to affect the channel, the audio, sometimes not. So let me know once I get these out and if it makes any difference.
All right, I got them in the case now, so they should be disconnected from anything. So let me know if that helped the sound any. Let me know if that helped the sound any. It has before, much better. Is that not weird? We haven't figured out what's going on with that. But, and sometimes it doesn't affect them at all. Yeah, see, that is just, I just don't know. I don't know why it does it sometimes and sometimes it don't. Let me check one thing here. Well, I know that's not the issue. It's not. Sometimes the hearing aids automatically connect to my computer, and so, but I really knew that wasn't happening because all the sound has been coming through the speaker. So I'm fine with it. The reason really I wear them has got nothing to do with the stream. I usually make sure I have them in when Allison is in here because it because it helps me hear her. You know, happy wife, happy life. So I wear them mainly when I stream so that when she says something that I can hear her. It does not do anything as far as aiding the stream at all. So I've been wearing them for a couple of years. Can you hear me now? I've been wearing them for a couple of years, and for me, it's life-changing as far as just everyday, comfortable, being able to hear within my environment without... Because one of the worst things Allison hates is if she tries to tell me something and I'm like, huh? So I don't have to hum when I wear my hearing aids, so... Well, nah. That's wrong answer, Jim. Wrong answer. Okay, Lucky James. Yeah, it depends on what kind of album it is, Lucky James. If it's a Whitman or a Dansko album, you can generally buy extra pages for it. Just depends on what model it is. Hey, Nettie Susan. Thank you, Fleabag. We hope they'll be able to roll here for long. Allison's already having indigestion her stomach's already tight and queasy, and we ain't even got there yet. Yeah. Good to see you too, Nettie Susan. I hope you had a good holiday. And I wish you a happy new year. Hey, Silver Serpent. Thanks for coming in. Doing a little nickel hunt, little pop-up stream. Seem all the Tuesday regulars were out of pocket, so I thought I'd jump in and hunt some nickels. I done a bag over the last 2 days of nickels, and I had a box there. I told Shelby I might better check and make sure it's circulated before I go planting a stream, and it was, so we're hunting it. We'll see what we find. We got a war nickel already. We've got a few older nickels that we found, and we found a Canadian nickel already. Nice, JC. JC has been rocking the nickels on Discord. Those were some, yep, there's another penny, 2005. 8 cents down to the box now. Although I did find a war nickel, so that kind of puts me back up again. So we did find a war nickel to take the sting off the pennies. So I guess we are actually to the good on the whole. But JC has been really finding some really good boxes of nickels. You know, where most people are doing like Rob doing 100-something boxes to try to finish an album. Doggone JC doing 10 boxes and completing an album with some of the stuff he's been finding. I may be exaggerating that, but not by much. Not by much. Yeah, I have not found a buffalo. I would really like to find a buffalo nickel in a box. I have not found one in a very long time, and never have I ever found one in this type of box. The ones that have the holes in the bottom that I can get occasionally from my other bank have been good from time to time, but these are generally Buffalo Nicholas. There's a 56. 56P. Yeah, those are the good ones, Paul. Mine, these in here are sideways, and both of the banks that I get my double stack boxes, this is what I get from them. The bank I get my flat boxes, when I can get nickels, they have the holes in the bottom, and those are the best from my limited experience. Allison was saying that Florida State announced today that they had 4 or 5 players, and their good quarterback, I believe, also all entered the transfer portal today. The Rats are jumping the ship down there, looks like. Must be going down. But they had a bunch of players hit the transfer portal today. And I kind of hate that. I mean, that coach did a great job with that team this year. He just ran afoul of the injury bug. Yeah, they ain't going nowhere, John. You get well, my friend. You get better. We got a coin show to go to in a couple months. Yeah, I've got my grandmother, she had when she passed, my parents or my uncles and them were going through her belongings, and she had a cedar chest. We all knew that this can was in there. It was a metal coffee can, and it had a note in it that said, "For the grandkids," and it was her coins she had collected over the years, and nothing super special, just super special to anyone but me. But my uncle, once she had passed, he took them and put them in a coin album and gave each grandkid an album. So it was me and my brother, and I had 2 cousins, and 3 cousins actually. And so he made he made an album for each of them and each of us, and so I've got that in my shelf there. See you, Cadro Hunter. Thanks for dropping in. All right, well, drive safe and be careful, and I appreciate all you do with your channel and helping me out with my song. Let's play it as you go out the door.
Hello, darling. Nice to see you. Been a long time.
I appreciate you doing that, brother. I have always been a Conway fan, and I was kind of bummed out when I saw that I wasn't going to be able to use my Conway song for my coin hunt. So you bailed me out there, brother. Did you guys see that that 70 proof that T. Lovett found? That was awesome. Oh, Jim Cantor at the slots.
We got one!
Have any of you guys been watching the series on Amazon, the new Reacher, Jack Reacher series? It is so good. I've been enjoying it so much. Oh yeah, that was beautiful, JC. I'd never really thought about it, but it's hard enough to find just it's hard enough to find one like that in a box, but to find a proof, that was crazy. Copper Eye don't be looking at his gopher. Yeah, I have. Not really in hunts. Silver Serpent, we were lucky to be involved with Paul Spare Time and Jim Cantor in some boxes of customer route road that they were getting. And those things were just crazy. You can probably go back. I've got some early videos of them, but they had a bunch of proof pennies. Matter of fact, I've got some put together that I was going to put in my next auction. But found some proof pennies in there, but not in the not in just a bankroll. Yeah, I think it was Paul. They found a really old English penny, I think it was, in a $50 roll. I have found a few. Of course, you know, the magic coins a lot of times will have a British penny on one side of the magic coin. I can't ever find them when I hunt. I usually find them when I take them to the coin machine because the weight they throw them out on the coin machine. So anytime I get a return on the coin machine, I always check it, put it in my pocket. And most of the time they never put that back on oriented right, so I usually just flip it over and see if the coin flipped to the right side and it's lined up right. Usually they're all rotated pretty good. Oh, nice. I have found a few, not ton. We're down to the last row. We got 10 or 11 rows left to go. First time out of 1,500 boxes. Yeah, that was crazy, Paul. That was, and it was really old too. Early 1900s, am I right? Uh, 31 and 18. Yeah, I seem to remember it was really, really old. One of them especially. One of them was especially old. I saw a guy today can't remember exactly who I was watching, but I think it may have been an older video. They had bought a $20 roll of $50 off eBay and showed I don't know if this was the one he bought or another auction that was similar, but man, that bid was over $600 for that roll of $50. I'm thinking in my mind, I hope he didn't pay that for those. And then the one, he looked at them, and I mean, they were all Walkers and Benjis, and it was supposed to be a 70s roll of $50. And everything in there was Walkers and Benjis, but they were general, thank you, BH Ringer, they were general circulation coins. They weren't, BU or super dates or anything. I wasn't able to watch the whole deal. I was floored by how much that roll cost, or at least what the bid was that he showed on the eBay page where they were selling them. Because I could get that kind of roll at my LCS, my bullion guy, for $400. All right, Pa. Well, I'm glad. Get some good sleep, brother, and we will catch you later. Appreciate you dropping in and visiting with us tonight. Yeah, namaste. I have bought from eBay, and I've never, I've always gotten what I bought, and things. But I really try to stay within. The only one I ever took that I took a chance on was out of the country, and it was a V-nickel. It was a 1912S, which is one of the really, really rare V-nickels, and got it for a crazy price. It wasn't in the greatest of shapes, but when I got it, I looked at it good, weighed it and everything, and it was right in there where it should be. So I think I got the real deal on it, but I had my toes and my fingers and what have you crossed, hoping it was going to be I wasn't going to get screwed on it. Hey, Shinbone, how are you doing? Yeah, I imagine. And that's another channel there, Shinbone 5000, does beautiful handmade flint knives, flint napping and bone knives and just crazy stuff. We never knew that about you. I didn't until you shared your other channel. And that's some very, very, very nice work you're doing there, my friend. All right, we got 8 rows to go. Hit the slots while they're hot. So is Sunday the last day, Shinbone? Yes, I have, Silver Servant. I found one for myself. I was hunting a box, not for the for a donator, and I found one, and then we also found a New Jersey commemorative in a box for one of the donators one time that was in really, really good shape. So yeah, I have found a Columbian exposition before. Hey, old Bill. Yeah, I agree. I don't think any of the commemoratives get the exposure that, because I really didn't know anything about them. I found that Columbian exposition, and then in another hunt we found that New Jersey, and then I started kind of looking into them, and man, I was blown away by what's out there. Some of them are expensive in better grades, but very, very low mintage. And the early ones are all silver. So I've started an album. I don't know. I've got 10 or 12 maybe so far in my album. I have both of the Columbian exposition, the 92 and 93. I think that was the years. And I think there's 2 Alabama. I have the Alabama 2x2 and the Alabama plain. So... and several others. I'm working my way through. I try to pick up at least one or two a year. I mean, that's a cool coin. All right, John Bryan, take care of yourself, brother. I hope you continue to get better. We are almost done. We'll be done by 9:30. We will be done by 9:30. I appreciate everybody dropping in with me tonight. So Shinbone, after season's over, once all the guns get out of the wood, I'm assuming from the craft work you do, you go back and look for sheds after the year? Oh, that's cool, Shinbone. I guess that hints the name. I just made that connection once you said that. There's a town in Alabama named Shinbone. Shinbone, Alabama. Yeah, I've got, and see, I have, I guess you picked up on the fact that I wear hearing aids. I cannot hear silver. When I do my hunts, a lot of people that do the $50 hunt can hear the silver, but I can't do it. Now, I have found an app that is called Ping Coin, and it is capable of hearing the tone and identifying the coin based on the sound. So it's limited a little bit on which coins it can identify, but it can tell you if it's a Morgan, it can tell you if it's a Walking Liberty or a Benjamin Franklin. So it does gold and silver. Yep, and I have a ping tester, Jim Thompson from, he sent me one. It was in here earlier. So I've got that also, but here again, I can't hear it. I can hear it with my hearing aid when I do that because I can hear the ring if it's quiet. But with that, and then I pair the phone with it too, I can, you can use that to do, the coins that I mentioned. Yeah, Jim sent me a ping tool thingy, and it does work. Four rows to go. Oh, yeah, I have read him too. I have never in my life laughed as hard as reading a book as I have reading some of his stuff, Shinbone. I've read more than one of his, and I always used to catch it in the Outdoors magazine. What was the name of the Outdoor Life, was it? There was one of the hunting outdoor magazines that used to have one of his stories in it all the time. But he is hilarious. I mean, hilarious. Outdoor Life, back page. Yep, I used to read it religiously. And that has some damage. Yeah, the 2004P has a DDR, DDO, but those serifs on the 4 and the 2 had too good a point on them to be it. So, have never found. Saw Rob Finds Treasure found one day. He's scared of you, Jim. Two rows to go. Oh, that's awesome, Shinbone. Yeah, he was a super funny guy. There's some people that can write and just have the knack for turning things into, and the way they put all that together, even in the written word, it is so funny. It will have you in tears, absolutely in tears. There's another author named Jim Butcher that I read that writes a series of books on about a wizard in Chicago, and some of the stuff that guy gets into in those books, and the way he expresses it in the writing, it will crack you up. Oldest 1919. Pretty cool. All right, Shinbone. Good luck. Be safe tomorrow, my friend. Be safe tomorrow or through your hunting this week. And hopefully we'll see you on Rick's stream this weekend. Of course, you might have to get up early to be out there Sunday morning. You can join me at 10 a.m. Saturday morning, Shinbone. We will be back in action. I hope Box is willing. All right, that's going to do it. Don't see anything interesting there. Well, I mean, we got a war nickel out of it, so it wasn't all for naught. So anytime we can get a couple of silver war nickels out of a hunt, I'm always happy with that. We had a few in the 40s. Mainly, we really had more in the 40s than we did the 50s. That's unusual in itself. So, appreciate everybody jumping in with us tonight. You know, that was out of the blue stream. I don't usually stream on Tuesdays, so I saw Rick kind of had everybody riled up and ready for a coin hunt, and I thought I'd just take advantage of it. So, you too, Dash Bear Change. I appreciate you. I've been thinking about you this holiday season, my friend. And hope everybody has had a good Christmas and looking forward to a happy New Year. And hope you'll join us Saturday morning. Saturday morning, 10 a.m. We will get back in the hunt again. Then we'll have pause spare time that evening and hunting Southwest Ohio Saturday night. Hoping Copper Isle Coin will be on Sunday afternoon with a hunt Saturday afternoon, and then T. Lovette, and then Southern Metal will be back in action after the New Year. So I think his next hunt will be on the 2nd. So you guys be safe, stay warm, take care of yourselves, and I just have to say how much I appreciate each and every one of you that has been part of all this journey to this point and through this year. Through the good times and bad that we share with the community. And I love the fact that this format allows people to come in that's not doing their best and get support and have a format that they can have some interaction with people. You know, if you one good thing you can say about the internet and the World Wide Web is the fact that you know, we can share our time with each other and support one another. So you guys take care. We will see you Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Central Time, 10 a.m. Central Time. Have a good week, and maybe I will see you around as the week goes on. Take care, everybody, and good night.